So today we're going to work into our legs. I've got my little round loop band. If you've got a long band only, just tie it into a loop and you can use that. Or you don't have to use anything at all. This makes it pretty intense, so feel free to ditch the band at any point. We're going to be focusing on lengthening our hip flexors, not by doing just passive stretching, but by actually strengthening our glutes and then extended when our leg goes back. So every time your leg goes back, I want you to really focus on not sinking into your lower back like that and kind of just throwing yourself backwards using your pelvis. But I want you to think of lifting up from your lower belly and really squeezing your big butt muscle, and where the hamstring connects underneath your bottom, sort of where the line of your undies is. You want to take your leg back from there, but still lifting up from your tummy. So you won't get such a giant movement. That's what we want. You want to feel it in the whole back part of your bottom, and at the same time you want to feel a length through the front of your hip flexor. We're going to be doing a little bit of mobility work, so by the end of the 20 minutes you should feel everything burning and kind of fatigued, but really loose and flexible in your hips. When we're doing stuff with our legs together, really squeeze your inner thighs, lift up your pelvic floor. We're going to move a bit faster. So just do what you can. Feel free to take a break at any point. And we're going to start as if we're doing footwork on the reformer. So we're going to do lots of 10 in different foot positions, just doing like a little squat. Now you're not trying to go as low as you can so your bum sticks out and your chest drops down. You want to keep connected from the hip bones in the front to underneath your rib cage. That whole corset needs to be on nice and tight the whole time. Give me 1 second. I have to switch the heater off before this becomes Bikram Pilates. Not so fun. So we're going to start with our feet hip width distance apart, and you can have your hands in front of you or behind your back. Grow nice and tall through the crown of your head, pushing the heels of your feet down into the mat. And we're just going to go bend and lift. Now really pull up your thighs as you stretch. We've got 7, 6, inhale, exhale, 5, 4, not too low, 3, 2, we're joining our heels together on the next one, 1, and heels together in your little Pilates V, little bounce, and 2, squeeze in our thighs, 3, 4, 5, squeeze, 6, and squeeze, 7, 8, we're going to stay down, 9, 10, we're going to lift and lower our heels for 10, 9, 8. So you're not moving your knees, just your ankles. Try and keep those heels together. We've got 3, 2, our toes are going to come together next. Stand up, squeeze your legs together, lifting your right foot so your heel is lifted. And we're doing a little bounce for 10, 9, 8. Now think of that left knee. Keep it directly over the center of the ankle. We've got 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4. Grow tall, 2, 1, and other side. Down and down, watching where that right knee is going. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stay down on the last one. Stay down. Now keep low and change your ankles for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep those hips nice and still. 5, 4. Your body's upright. 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Reach up to the ceiling. Connecting ribs to hips. We've got some heel raises for 10. Can you squeeze your inner thighs together even more? Good. 7, 6, 5. Squeezing underneath that butt. 4. Pulling up your knees. 3, 2. Stay up on the last one and our little running for 10, 9. Go up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. We should be a little bit warm, heart rate up. Coming down onto the mat, grab your band and lying on your side. We've got your knees at 90 degrees and your hips at 90 degrees, so your shins are parallel to the front of your mat. Your hand is wherever is comfortable, as long as your head is in line with the rest of your spine and you're not tensing up too much. So really heavy with your head, relaxing onto the mat. Lifting up through that bottom waist, top hand, pop it onto your hip so you can feel if you're moving or collapsing into that waist. Kind of push your hip outwards. And we're going to lift 3 times. 2. Last one and hold. Lift it as high as you can, but keeping your knee and your ankle in line with each other. And lower. And again, lift for 3, 2, 1 and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got 2 more sets. Lift for 3, 2, 1 and hold. Lift it, lift it, lift it for 3, 2, 1 and down. Last set, 3 lifts, 2, last one and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it up and we're going to stretch our leg back so your leg is in line with your body and bring it forwards to that 90-degree position. Press. So this is what I'm talking about. We're squeezing that back part of your bottom but tightening your tummy. Inhale. Create your resistance with or without a band. Feel like you're pushing something really heavy away and pulling it back in. We've got 5 and 4. Keep lifting that bottom waist. 3 and your leg is at hip height. 2. You're going to keep your leg out straight now. Turn it in so your knee and your toes face down to the ground and we tap and lift for 10. 9. Keep that bottom waist lifted. Good. We've got 6. Squeezing that outside of that glute. 5. 4. Reaching your leg long. 3. 2. We hold it up for some circles. Hold it up. We've got 6 circles each way. Trying to make it as big as you can, but without wobbling and losing control of your pelvis and spine. 2 more. Last one. We rotate the other direction. We've got 5. 4. You should be really feeling that outside glute now. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Either hold it there, or if you really want to challenge yourself, bring your leg forwards. Tap with your big toe and lift without rolling your whole hip, your pelvis forwards. The 6, 5, 4. Keep going, guys. You're almost there. 3. This is the last bit. 2, 1, and bring it in. Great job. Give it a bit of a massage. Now, before we get to the other side, you roll over into your tummy and your legs are parallel, hands wherever you want them. I'm going to come up just so I can speak, but put your head down. I want you to lift your belly, kind of dig your pubic bone into the mat a little bit. And we're just going to lift the leg just off the ground and lower. So we're not trying to go high. We're really trying to connect our tummy up away from the floor, supporting your spine and really working that big butt muscle and just the high hamstring where your hamstring connects into your glutes. We've got 4, 3, 2, last one. Join your heels together and turn them out. Squeeze from the tops of your thighs and we've got little beats. Now really squeeze your inner thighs like your heels are boiling hot and the second you come together, you pulse apart. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and relax. Good job. Roll over into the other side. So this side might feel a bit harder because our bottom leg is already sort of a bit fatigued and it's got to do the work to keep you stable on the ground. So legs up at 90-90, hand onto your hip and lift that bottom waist. And we've got our little holds. So we've got 3 lifts. So your knee and your ankle are lifting up at the same time. Hold it up. Big one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and lower. And lift and lower. Lift and lower. Last one and hold it. Can you think of sucking your thigh bone into your hip joint and lower? So as you lift, feel like you're kind of rooting that thigh bone deep into the bowl of your hip socket. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got 1 more set. And that activates all the deep stabilizing muscles of your hip, making sure your thigh bone is in the right place. And if that is the case, then you can move freely and effectively. 2 more. Last one. Hold it up. We push back, squeezing that bottom and keeping your tummy on. And squeeze and press. Pressing away, pulling it in. We've got 6. And exhale, 5. Inhale, bend. 4. And bend. Press it away for 3. 2. We hold it out for our circles next. Last one. And we've got 6 circles each direction. Trying to make them as big as you can without wobbling your spine or pelvis. We've got 3. Make sure you're breathing. 2. Last one. Other direction. Up and around for 6. 5. Keep lifting that bottom rib off the mat. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Hold it up. Turn your leg in so your toe and your knee are facing down. And we tap and lift. And lift. And lift. The floor is boiling hot. Lift for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it. Or if you're pushing yourself, bring it forwards. Make sure you still have your hips stacked. We tap and we lift for 8, 7. Use your breath. 6, 5. Squeeze that glute. 4, 3, 2. Last one and relax. Give it a bit of a massage. Well done, guys. Roll on into your back. We've got a little set of bridging. So your feet start off with hip width distance apart, hands down by your side, and gentle pressure outwards into that band. Inhale, exhale, you roll your spine up 1 vertebra at a time. Now this is really important to feel like you're pulling your hip bones back towards your rib cage, scooping through your belly, and you should feel a stretch down the front of your thighs. You're going to roll back down, slowly, 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 and lower. Good. And again, inhale, exhale, scoop your belly 1 vertebra at a time, peel it off and reach your knees over your toes. That activates your glutes more than your hamstrings. And roll back down. Good. Last time we're going to stay up there. Inhale at the bottom, exhale to scoop, reach those knees over your toes. Now keeping your left leg still, you're going to open your right knee. For 10, 9. You want those hip bones to both be facing directly up to the ceiling the whole time. We've got 6, working the outside of that glute. 5, 4. Keep scooping your tummy. 3, 2. Last one, back to the center, other side. Inhale, exhale to squeeze. Inhale, exhale. For 8, scoop your tummy. And you're trying to keep your foot flat on the mat. It'll lift a little bit, that's fine, but you're not just rotating from your ankle. We've got 3 more. Scoop your tummy, lift your hips. Last one, and lower down. Turn your feet out so your heels just come together in a small Pilates V. We're going to lift straight up into that scoop and lower just off the mat. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Your knees are pressing out into your band. We've got 6, 5, 4. We're going to stay up on the last one. 3, 2. Hold it. You're going to lift and lower your heels for 10, 9. Working those hamstrings, your calf muscles, your glutes are still working, your tummy's on. Everything is always a full body workout. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower down. Good. Pull your knees into your chest. Wouldn't be a Pilates session without a bit of abs. So with our band, it does make it more intense on our legs. We're going into our single leg stretch, sort of a modified version. You can do with your head down on the mat or hands behind your head, elbows reaching to the corners of the room, knees are up at tabletop. You inhale. As you exhale, connect pelvic floor, deep tummy, and squeeze up into a little chest lift, keeping your head really heavy into your hands. You're going to flex your foot as you press away with the right and pull in with the left and change. Now, it doesn't matter if your band rolls, you really want to pull with those legs. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. Squeeze and pull. So you're pulling into your chest and you're pulling away. for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Hug your knees into your chest and just rock side to side. And then we're going to come up to finish with some standing work again. So getting rid of your band. Okay, bit of balance here. Feel free to come off your mat if it's a bit thick and wobbly. We're going to start with our right leg in front and our left leg back. We're bending both our knees and you're going to push off like you're diving kind of, into a pool. So it's not a tap like we often do. We push off and we come back. We push off, stretch the back leg, bend the back leg. Stretch the back leg, bend it. We've got 6, working that supporting leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, you're going to stay forwards with your last one, hold it there. If you need to hold on to something, just move to a wall, otherwise you're going to bend your back leg and tap it. So you want to keep that thigh really lifted. So we're working our hamstring here, and our glutes holding our thigh up. Watch that bottom knee isn't rolling in. We've got 4, 3, you're going to hold it out on the last one, 2, hold it. You're going to reach your arms forwards, reach your leg out, tap and lift, tap and lift. For 6, 5, 4, tummy is holding you stable, 3, 2, and standing back up. Good job, other side. So right leg back, left leg out. Your legs are hip width apart. Bending into both your knees. We hinge forward, lengthening through that glute. You dive forward and you come back. You're diving and you're coming back. So you're transferring your weight from your back leg to the front leg. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, last one and hold. Zip up your belly, squeeze and tap, squeeze and tap. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5. That left knee is staying stable over the center of your foot. 2 more. Last one, hold it up. Reach your arms forwards as you stretch your leg back. Still working on that left supporting knee. We've got 10, 9. Squeeze your tummy as you squeeze your bottom. Good. For 6, 5, 4. Whoops, lost it. 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Great job. Just to finish with a bit of that mobility that I was talking about. So legs are nice and wide. Hands on your hips. Your legs are turned out. We're going into a little sumo squat. I don't want your bottom sticking out and your chest down. So just go as low as you can, maintaining your body being upright, ribs stacked over your hips. So we've got 10, squeeze inner thighs, 9, and squeeze, 8, 7, we're almost there guys. Bend low, squeeze up, bend low, squeeze up. 3 more, 2, last one, stay down, lower into the heels for 10, 9, you can do one heel at a time if both is a bit challenging. 6, 5, 4, we're going to stay down at the end. 3, 2, last one, heels down. Open your hands and you're just going to swivel your hips to the side. Swivel back to the center. Swiveling so that back leg lifts onto its heel and then goes flat. Back leg turns in, comes back. So here we're really working on the mobility, internal and external rotation of your legs. Let's just do one more each way. Body is nice and tall. Last one, back to the center. Stretch your legs, reach up, turn your feet back to parallel. Big breath in, and you deserve a nice big stretch. Relaxing all the way down. You can bend one leg at a time. You can reach your arms overhead and let your head hang down if that feels good. Bending your knees and stretching. One more bend and stretch Feel free to do any other stretches that you like, otherwise you are done.